Story time today and a little bit about me. My name's Kim. I am a reseller and I have been reselling for about 30 years. I started in 1998. That puts me at about 28 years this spring. Now, I know it was the spring because I can tell you how I got started. I went to an auction in my neighborhood. We lived east of Columbus, Ohio at the time. This was a family in a rural community because we lived in a fairly rural community. And they were having an auction. I believe somebody had passed away. A lot of things were going up for auction and not being bid on. I felt bad. I started buying some stuff. I had a van that I drove, and I put some stuff in my van and I drove it home. My husband asked what I was going to do with all of this stuff, and I had no idea. Now, some of the stuff that I bought purposely. There were some things that I bought for us for canning, and there were some things that I bought for us for decor and to use as gifts. But I bought things that were just box lots. Box lots are a big thing at auctions. Box lots are a big thing at auctions. So I bought some box lots, and a lot of them I was buying for just $1. Again, I felt really bad for the family because a lot of things just weren't selling, and I at least wanted to help in some way, shape, or form. So I brought this stuff home and I started going through it, and I'd heard of eBay. I had actually done a little bit of buying on eBay, but I had never sold anything, so I decided to give it a shot. I started going through the stuff that I have and putting it up on eBay. Now, back in those days, it wasn't that easy. We didn't own a digital camera at the time. So we'd use Polaroids. There was no PayPal really being used at that period of time. People mailed checks and they mailed money orders. PayPal was becoming a thing by 1998. So you could use PayPal, you could use credit cards online, but it was almost unheard of and people were afraid. But that's how I got my start. And from there, it just kind of snowballed. After I sold my first item, I was addicted. I was hooked. That was it. I wanted to just do this forever. And I have. In some way, shape, or form, I have done this for almost 30 years. I have been part time, full time, and hobby over the years. I am currently selling full time. I sell on a lot of different platforms. I sell on eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, whatnot, and I own a website, backroadpicking.com. I also own my own website, kimaren.com, where I write blogs from my corporate America days and leading into more of the corporate America items that I know a little bit about. So that's a little about me, and I just thought I'd share today. See you on the back road. Bye.